Decision Plus has been and still is a leading stock market service provider. From training to coaching, we cover it all. Try both our software as well as our coaching site, completely free for 10 days without obligation. No credit card is needed to sign up for the trial. The trial subscription will be automatically canceled for you at the end. DecisionPlus.com, your stock market service center. Real-time coaching has been created. We search and classify critical reports and technical movements. You can visualize or hear the best buying and selling opportunities. Get real-time advice all day long and 3 live coaching shows per day. Let us do the work and save your time for trading. Try MarketGurus.tv free without obligation for 10 days in the menus above. Market Vision Plus is the trading companion of so many investors. Make your fundamental and technical analysis easy with Canada's #1 stock market decision-making software. Research, decide, and follow your positions with Market Vision Plus. See the menus just above this program and try Market Vision Plus for 10 days without any obligation after the show. When it comes to day trading, Trader Plus is the right tool. Track 50 quotes simultaneously. Create dozens of quick lists. Display as many as 30 real-time intraday charts at the same time. Watch the action with candlesticks or bar charts as fast as 10 seconds. See the market by sectors. Use the chart models already prepared for you. Try Trader Plus for 10 days in the menu above without any obligation.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Swing Trading Show, Wednesday, December 27. And the situation has changed quite a bit since this morning. Oh, I have on screen here BCE that is breaking down right now. But look, the NASDAQ market went up all morning and then finally at 11 started to go down to come to 0, and the Dow Jones is heading towards the 0 line as well as the SPY and the TSX. So it's only a little bit of volatility. That's all what we got. Now we had some movement in the cannabis this morning. It's pretty well lit. A couple of exceptions about that with that too. There are some anomalies there today because you'll see that since the U.S. market it was open yesterday and not the Canadian, so some stock look bizarre like HOU with the USO, the crude oil is going down and HOU is going up. It's because yesterday the market was going up, and so the Canadian market has just reacted to yesterday's increase on the crude oil on the U.S. market. And the gold is on the upside, but the gold stock are slightly coming down, so we haven't got any real nice signal over there either. So we'll go through the best stuff we can have, but we surely say that it is a very quiet market today. And so this morning, Hive started on the upside, went sideways, got one small bullish cycle, came almost all the way back. So right now we're still waiting for something else. BTL is still in a position for a breakout too, but it's not happening. And look, it's in the cannabis that we had some movement this morning. I'll put this in 5 minutes so you'll see. So we had hydrotherapy, Aurora, Organigram, Afria, and Chronos, as well as cannabis, wheat and weed, of course. And most of those stock has done a couple of bullish cycle, and now it's pretty well the end of it. And look at the THCX after making 3 tops here is heading down now. So it seems like we're ready for some correction in that sector. It looks like the sector has done everything he could in the morning. So even the last bullish cycle from wheat went all the way up and back down. So be careful this afternoon. The movement may not be as strong as it was this morning. The question bar is open. Feel free to send your question because we'll have plenty of time today. So correction for the crude oil, bouncing back for the gas, and the stock that seems to be breaking out are not. It's just another movement, because today what's happening is all quote that you see, you know, has a hole in between there too. So you have to forget about that hole. It's just 2 days without quotes, so it doesn't make a sideways movement because of that. So when you see most of the time a breakout like this, it's just that you have to put this quote here, and it's not what it looks anymore. Okay, so it's a little bit bizarre, but that happens every time the market is closed for a couple of days. And besides that, most of the sector are within a correction as consumer discretionary. Telecom is breaking down because of BCE, but the others are testing their support as well. And the financial now are heading toward a small correction. Industrial is the same, and most sectors are the same. And those that goes up are just bouncing on a support, and that's it. And the healthcare, the big responsible is the cannabis stock, and not the violent today. And the staples bounce back on their support, and the telecom, the technology is following a correction. So we don't have much bullish stuff, you know, on the market. The gold was going up since quite a few days already, and the stock had reached the resistance now, so it's not the time to enter the position right there, because that could be a top. So we better be careful with the gold at the moment. We'll be back in a second. Okay, I have a question from Pat here. Hi, Michel. Brought CRG. CRG. .B. December 15, 1152. December 15, that was here. So here, so 11:32. Whatever the time, wasn't very nice. For swing trading, do I keep? Thanks and Happy New Year. Happy New Year too. It was not a really good buy, Pat. On December 15, it was here. So actually, you probably December 15, 11:52. So you bought it around here. So nothing was even close to look like a buy signal, and the stock kept giving sell signal ever since, and even today. So it looked actually it looked really bad. It's sitting right on its support right now. But you know, the company doesn't go very well at the moment, so the company had better time, and as you can see here, we're close to a very important, even more important breakdown. So it's 11:52 right now. The support is 11:32. The support is 1086. So I'd say anything that goes down again, I mean, is a selling point there. I mean, you bought at 50. December 15, so the loss is not very big, and I think if I was you, I would at the least reduce this position, if not selling it completely. So that's the only question I have. So I think we still have a chance to see some more volatility among the cannabis stock this afternoon. As you can see, Organigram here is really staying at the top of its chart. And Aurora is doing the same too, refuses to go in correction. And Cannabis Wheaton 2 is still putting pressure here with a higher support all the time. So those stocks are really near another breakout. Even THCX is doing that too. So it may be not completely done there, but I mean we don't have a super choice today. We had let me see. That stock here that we found this morning was nice too. I think we got to keep an eye on this guy for the next couple of days because there was such an increase with real big volume on it. Might be the end of it today, but maybe not for the other days. And I like that one too with the kind of pattern the stock is presenting. So after maybe in today or maybe tomorrow or Friday, we could have, you know, in the meantime, the stock could do some more sideways movement, but it could also break out another day. So these are two interesting stock for the future, though, because it seems like they had done what they have to do for the day, but they're still very interesting. So besides the cannabis, what could we have our look on this afternoon? Most of the sector are slow-mo, even in correction. Not time to buy the gold, not time to buy the oil stock as well because they are at the resistance already. So you know. We have to be a little bit patient. Now it's the energy that start coming back down as other sector goes back up. So the market doesn't really know where to go. We don't really have a direction. At the best, we have some volatility. So there might be one or two blockchain that could do something in the afternoon, but it's under certain reserve. And but the only thing I can see now moving a little bit is the cannabis, which are a couple of stock of cannabis ready for another bullish cycle intraday wise.
Decision Plus has been and still is a leading stock market service provider. From training to coaching, we cover it all. Try both our software as well as our coaching site, completely free for 10 days without obligation. No credit card is needed to sign up for the trial. The trial subscription will be automatically canceled for you at the end. DecisionPlus.com, your stock market service center. Market Vision Plus is the trading companion of so many investors. Make your fundamental and technical analysis easy with Canada's #1 stock market decision-making software. Research, decide, and follow your positions with Market Vision Plus. See the menus just above this program and try Market Vision Plus for 10 days without any obligation after the show.
There are a few movements, but not credible, like Anaconda Mining. I just felt on that stock here. I mean, it's nothing very interesting. But this one is, I like it, though. I don't know very well. Not that one. Sorry, that one. Village Farm. If you look at that stock, it's on top of the hill, and it's still climbing. The volume is not huge. It has a larger volume compared to himself, so probably that stock has not a lot of outstanding shares. And so far it's still bullish. So it's still within the first day. It's a big spread, but again, past 750, it's still a good swing trading buy. And and looking at the TS6 to see what's moving up. I mean, there are stocks that are moving, but it's nothing that begins. You know, Valeur started on Friday, still on the move today. And we have the same ACB, but the warrant of Aurora. And you know, look, I have Imperial Metal here that you know, the mining is doing a little bit well right now, because of what they said about China. So China was like it seems like the demand would grow in China. I'm not too sure about the news. So you see even the worst metal stock going up, but it's a little bit too far. The stock has gone up, done its first cycle. So after a pause here at $3, next signal on the upside would be $3.07, $3.09 approximately. And but those you see Westport, the movement started Friday. Today it's too late to enter this movement. And you have EcoBalt solution too that is has pushed up this morning with a heavy volume, but it's not coming back. So it might not be a balloon. Next signal at $1.88. And you see Perseus Mining here. I don't believe in that signal at all. The volume seems to be a bit awkward. And Aphria, we know it. We've seen it before. This is too far away after the beginning of its bullish cycle. I'm talking about New Alta Corporation. And Aurora is, you know, I showed you, I'm doing a scan right now. So what we do is what we found already. Most of the stock that are doing nice thing are cannabis stock. Hey, the warrant of Nemaska goes further. Let me go see Nemaska and MX. Oh no, that's it. The warrant is breaking out, but Nemaska is not breaking out. And again, remember that this quote that seems to be a sideways movement that is broken is not the case actually, because you you have to put this quote like this here. Okay, so it's just a continuity of the others here. There hasn't been a pause here. The market was closed. That's it. So it's just a bullish cycle within a sideways trend on NMX. NMX though, so it is not an entrance point at the moment. Okay, so still nothing on the blockchains. Still no other signal on Aphria here is taking the lead and breaking through its resistance. Is the first of the breed that is doing that. Yes, of course. So I see them all here on my chart. So it's in solo. So and it doesn't seem to be attracting a lot of a follower here. So it started, but very slowly. So that will be almost what we got for today. I mean, we cannot really create a lot of a movement, because what happened between holidays like that, the whole community knows that most of the people are in vacation, so the market is open. Some things may happen, but usually there's not much that is happening, and there can only be a few things here and there that we can profit of. And what I'm trying to say is it's not the best time, but still, we never know. We're there, and if something happens, we'll find and we'll show you. So this is it for today, folks. Thank you very much for attending. We'll catch you next time.